Hello, welcome to Captain Dorja's Armory. This is Captain Dorja, and I just wanted to give a quick intro before we started what we have going for today with two little things. First of all, I got myself a T110E3, Tier 10 American turretless tank destroyer, and this thing is a beast, absolute beast. I've only played something like 4 games in it, so I'm not the T110E3 master yet, but I think this TD is going to be really fun and really good. Second announcement. I've got a series of replays that I want to show where I was super insomniac. I could not sleep. And by the time it got to be about 3:30, maybe 4 in the morning, I just gave up trying. And I decided to play some more of the tanks and do live commentaries. So what I'm going to be showing is just a few games with the live commentary and nothing else, which I think should be pretty interesting. So I hope you enjoy that. If you like it, give me a comment on it. Let me know what you think. Maybe I'll do more live commentary. It was definitely. I'll say this about it. It was an interesting experience because normally the way I make my videos is I just play World of Tanks for a day, whatever. And anytime I have a good match, I throw it into a folder. Or anytime I have a match that I think deserves to be kept, I throw it into a folder. And then later, I come back and I make a intro in the garage, and I make any kind of conclusion or post-battle results or whatever. And I watch the replay a couple of times so that I know what's happening and what's about to happen, so I can do my commentary on it. And then I make the commentary afterwards, kind of describing, at this point I was thinking this and blah, blah, blah. And with the live commentary, there's no chance to, I'm definitely not BSing anybody because it's live, but I don't know, it was just a more interesting dynamic. It made me want to play World of Tanks just to see what would happen next, which was really fun. So anyway, if you enjoy the live commentaries, let me know. I hope you do, because I enjoyed making them. So yeah. Anyway, let's get on with some fights. All right. So I just picked up this T110E3. Gonna give a little background on this thing because it was ridiculous. So the T28 Tier 8 turretless tank destroyer, pretty fun. This gun, real good. This vehicle, slow, but not cripplingly slow. Pretty well armored, but the front hull of it is not actually that great, so you get penned a lot. Kind of frustrating. Move on to the T95. This gun, pretty cool. This tank, pretty crap. So slow that what would happen to me is my team would just die, and then I was left alone facing the horde, and there's nothing you can do. You just die. You die the death of 1,000 cuts. And that 155mm gun, if it doesn't hit, it takes an ice age to reload. And if it does hit, but all it does is it damages their track, it takes an ice age to reload. And, when it does hit, it does 750 damage. And then it takes an ice age to reload, and they're behind you, and you die the death of 1,000 cuts. So I played the T95 a little, hated it, could not stand it. It made me rage more than anything ever in the world. More than, watching Whale Wars. And watching Whale Wars makes me rage, because I'm a professional mariner. That's my, occupation. So seeing a bunch of nitwits just going around on the water doing, everything wrong just makes me mad. Those guys should all be in prison, by the way. They're pirates. So yeah, the T95 made me rage more than Whale Wars. So I sold it. And I bought a bunch of gold and I converted for experience. So I've actually had the E3 unlocked for a while. I was just trying to push out the credits for it. And I finally got it. So, in all its glory, the T110E3. You can see my crew. I've carried them up through for a while, except for this guy who is new. And I'd like to point out that his name is Bill Paxton, which is kind of funny. So apparently Bill Paxton is in my tank. This thing, I've played it on the test server, and I've fought against it. It is a monster. Frontally, it is ridiculously hard to damage. I've aimed at this weak point with my, like, E75 and IS7 and stuff, and it shows orange. That's a frontal weak point, and it shows orange to some of my most powerful tanks. That's so heinous. And then this gun, 295 pen with standard AP, 3 rounds per minute, 850 damage, 0.36 accuracy. That's pretty daggone accurate. 2.5 second aiming time is pretty quick. So I popped 24 AP, 3 HE rounds into here. You got the holy trinity of standard consumables: gun rammer, gun rammer, improved ventilation. Then I actually went with binocular telescope. So we'll see how that works out. But I've never actually taken this into a battle on the live server, so this is going to be my first battle in the live server on the T110E3 ever. Now, if you hear my chair squeaking like extra and lots of like clinking and stuff, it's because I'm eating my breakfast right now. I just made some eggs and some corned beef hash. So, you might hear me sounding like I have food in my mouth. It's because I have no manners. Nom nom nom, babies. Baby chickens. Oh, that is a terrible IS4 player. Sweet. Hopefully I can pick on him. Man, I'm a dick. Okay, so there's a lot of big tanks in this match. They don't have many heavies, but they have a lot of mediums. I guess they've got 3 tier 10 heavies. Never mind. This thing's not the fastest tank destroyer out there, but it isn't real slow either. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack down the 1 column and go this way. So, I mean, I'm going 20, 25 almost. Sure, I'm no 50 Foch, but what do you want? I got triple his armor, double his armor, and, well, if it's the tier 9 Foch, I also have double his firepower, which is pretty hilarious. That thing is well armed. Man alive. If this thing is as good as I hope it's going to be, it might be a tier 10 that I actually drive a lot. Because my Jagdpanzer E100 and my E100 are so reliant on support that I don't play them in random battles that often, because you can't count on getting the support you need. Too often you're hung out to dry, and when you're driving a tank that costs 40,000 credits to repair, being hung out to dry really sucks. Although with the changes to high explosive anti-tank shells, I bet those E100s are a lot better than they used to be. Because I was getting frustrated. People were encountering me and they're just like, oh, E100, load heat, aim at his mantlet, auto pen. And I'll tell you what, that is hella frustrating. Especially because the E100's gun is balls awful compared to every other tier 10 in the game. Yeah, you could make a case that the mouse gun is even better. And the mouse gun is horrible. Oh, that was almost my first kill ever in this tank. Man, that E50M just didn't want to live. Ooh, I sensed T-34. Fresh meat. T110E3 wants blood. I want blood. Ooh, they have 2 big arties. I should be careful. Will I be careful? Dude, look where their IS-4 is. What a donkey. That guy is terrible. Like, what does he think he can even do from that position? I'm gonna shoot him from all the way over here just to tell him that he's an idiot. Oh, I missed. Being a dick. Alright, if I can hit this T-34, he is boned. Nope, can't hit him. Where'd the E4 go? Right, I need to move or that already's gonna smoke me. Oh! Dude, that E100 just leveled that T-34. That was awesome. So I've only fired one shot so far and it's missed. That's a little disheartening. E4's behind a bunch of buildings. Come on, E4. I want to shoot you. You dick. The T-57 Heavy has killed the other T-57 Heavy. The Battle of the Ultra WTF Pwn-mobiles. Those things are gay. I want one. By the time I get one of those things, it'll be nerfed. Are you kidding, dude? I've missed both of the two shots that I fired. Oh my god, Carnarvon. Right, well, let's see if I can reload and shoot this guy in the butt. No, stop moving. Alright, well, I did some damage. That was cool, at least. At least I did something. Oh my word, their IS-4 is turning the tide. What is going on? The power scrub is taking the initiative. Our E50M is angry. You know what, E50M, I don't care. We don't need no dick E50s. Ooh, Object 268. Ooh, T-57 Heavy. Hello. Yeah, come into the open. Side armor. Wow, I just did 1,000 damage to that guy in one shot. That might as well have been my Jagdpanzer E100, and it's a heck of a lot more mobile, way smaller, and it's a better armored tank. Dude, this thing, way better than the Giant Penis Extension 100. Okay, I should... Alright, I'm going to have to square off with this 268. No, Fosh, you idiot. We can't. So I like it when people give good advice like get on the cap. We need to get on the cap, yes. Our E100 and our Foch should be capping. But the fact is... Are you kidding me? That bounced off. The fact of the matter is we couldn't cap the base until this Object 268 was engaged. So the E50M driver is right, but he's also wrong at the same time. Like, he's right about the fact that we did need to get on the cap. We had to cap him out to win in this situation, but we couldn't cap until we decisively engaged their 268. So while he was sitting there screaming at us to cap, what needed to happen was I needed to engage the 268, the Foch needed to engage the IS-7, the E100 needed to engage the IS-7, everyone but me needed to engage the IS-7 while capping. Instead, what happened was I went after the 268, the Foch went after the 268, we all dicked around, blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah, and our Artie had to be a hero and save the game for us. Well, that was the first live commentary. I've got a couple of more that I want to do. On those ones, there's not going to be any intro or any ending or anything like that. It's just going to be the live commentary. I know this first one wasn't the most exciting game out there, but rest assured, the other ones are much better. I have a couple of pretty ridiculous ones with some medium tanks, and the mojo in my big TDs was really on. So I've got a really good Object 704 one. I've got a good one in the Jagdpanzer 100 and a pretty decent Jagdtiger match, as well as a bunch of other ones. So yeah, I hope you enjoy those. So just let me know what you think. And that's all for now. So this is Captain Dorja, and just remember, guys, you can never have enough big guns.